Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new, thanks for showing up. If you're old, thanks for coming back. Got some more NBA player props we're going to take a look at here today on PrizePicks. It is December 5th. Only got 2 games on slate, so we'll check that out really quick. If y'all are new to PrizePicks, use the promo code right here down below to get signed up. That'll get your first deposit instantly matched up to $100, so be sure to take advantage there. All right, man, so we've got 2 games in-season tournament quarterfinals, Knicks, Milwaukee, and then Phoenix, LA. Should be 2 pretty good games here. Single elimination, of course. Loser goes home. And we will jump into our 2 picks that we have here today. The first one, we're going to have a pick from each game. First one that we're going to take a look at here is going to be Julius Randle. And there's a couple of different ways you could go with this Knicks game if you're looking to get something there. For Julius Randle, I'm going to go with his fantasy score. It's set to 39.5. I like the over on this. To go over 39.5 fantasy score, take a look at the last 5 there. Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson should both see massive minutes tonight. You could go Brunson fantasy score, but I'm going to divert to Randle here. He gets a little more than when it comes to fantasy points per minute. He gets more than Jalen Brunson does, and his line is set lower. So, that's, you can't ask for much more than that. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump over here to Randle on this one. Fantasy points to the power forward position. If we want to take a look at that, Milwaukee is, let me drag this over here for y'all to grab a peek. To this power forward position, when we're looking at fantasy points. All right, so Milwaukee is bottom 8, allowing, as you can see right here, 49.5 fantasy points per game to this power forward position. Julius Randle does clear this in 58% of games this year. He did play Milwaukee in November and put up 42.9 fantasy points. So he did clear this line the first time that he played them earlier in the year in November. He puts up 1.18 fantasy points per minute, and that is 8th in the league. So, that's pretty good. And you got 30 teams, 5 starters apiece. That's 150 starters. And he's 8th. So as you can see right here, Julius Randle sits 8th in the league on the season fantasy points per minute, averaging 1.17. We'll call it 1.18. And then, like I said, Jalen Brunson's just right here. You can take a look right there. He's just right underneath him, averaging 1.10. And then Randle's 1.17 points per minute, fantasy points per minute. So that's the route I'm going to go here for pick number 1 is Julius Randle over his fantasy score. The next one that we're going to take a look at, like I said, is from the LA Phoenix game, and it's going to be D-Book. And I do like the over. You can go a couple different ways here as well. I know there's a lot looking into the rebounds, I'm sure. I'm not going to go rebound. I am on a different slip, but I actually feel a lot better about his points and assists. So I'm going to go over 35.5 points and assists tonight with D-Book. Like I said, going against LA. LA against the point guard position on the season, when we look at points, we see them sitting right here, 24th in the league, points to point guard position, and they sit close to the middle when it comes to like assists. They're in the bottom half. I want to say it's like 18th. But if we look at rebounds, though, they're just a little bit tougher on rebounds. They're top 11 to rebounds to the point guard position. So, like I said, Booker is a rebounding guard, so I don't hate the pick if you want to throw rebounds in there. But just given the matchup tonight, I'm just going to steer clear. I think we can easily get 36 PA out of them. Excuse me. Booker does clear this line in 63% of his games this year, and we know he's going to score, averaging 28 points per game and 8.4 assists per game out of 14 potential assists per game is what he has there. 14 potential assists per game. PA, he's averaging 36.4 points and assists per game on the season. Against other bottom 10 teams, in points and assists. So other bottom teams in the points and assists categories, we take a look at what he's done against them. Memphis, he played them twice and clears both times with 40 and 41. Golden State, their bottom 10 in points assists to the point guard. Played them twice, clears with 40, and then he hooked it once with 35. I don't mind that. Utah, played them twice. He clears once, hooks once. So on none of these does he just fall way short. Every single time he's shown up against these teams that he should show up against in the bottom 10 in these categories. The Spurs smashed it with 44. So he's going to go 5-2 against bottom 10 teams in points and assists to point guards. And tonight, with what's on the line, like I said, single elimination, should be a close game. It's only a 1.5 point spread. Expecting to see a lot from Booker tonight. So give me the over there on the points and assist. That is going to be the 2 picks here for the video. Like I said, I'm sure I'll throw in a couple other slips. I'm sure Jalen Brunson fantasy score will get put on one of those. Probably even Booker on his rebounds or fantasy score. But for now, this is what we're going to be looking at. Let me know what y'all think, what you're running with. Like the video, sub to the channel for me for more content just like this, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Good luck.